a drink, please.
Yeah.
Is there another drink in the bag? Another milkshake?
Yeah.
Milkshake time. He needs some milk. That meme's funny as fuck. Alright guys, we have done the main game. Right at the end of the Chant, the main game, we obviously see like a whirlpool, which I think is a whirlpool anyway, or some kind of, well, it is a whirlpool but with colours and everything like the Chant still there. So obviously Jess, I think her name was, and I think, is it Rose or something like that, escape the island, which is Glory Island. All the rest of the people, which I said was going to be a ritual from the start of the game, man. But, you know, we are peaceful symbols trying to energize, mate, a load of bollocks. But anyway, we got up past all that. We fought all the monsters. Very interesting monster at the end of the main game. I assume this is going to be another... well, it's going to be like a chapter-like... in terms of time. So we're going to go for the Gloom below. Don't know how long it's going to be. Ooh, we got some kind of weird knife looking thing. Cool. We're going to go for Neophytes again. Jess and her friend Kim's her name, have finally escaped the horrors of Glory Island after making peace with their own personal demons. They raid back home on the water tank. So this is what happened at the end of last game.
I wouldn't go that far.
What should we tell people when we get back?
Right now, I just want to get as far away from here as possible.
And we had the mind ending, I think. I think it was called the mind ending. There's 3 different endings to the game. This is exactly what happens now.
When I told you about Angie? This looks like the place I saw her.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck? Hold on.
Damn. It's got teeth and everything.
He started this whole thing. I thought you were dead.
He says if we recharge the crystals in the mask, we can tear a hole in the gloom and escape.
Right. Of course we do.
This shit never ends, does it?
How?
My senior acolytes. They're attuned to the crystals. Bring the mask to each of them, and they'll recharge it. 6 crystals. 6 colors.
I really hate this place. Be careful. Learn what you can, but don't trust him. I'll take the mask and see if I can get us out of here.
Charge the mask prisms. Alright. I think it's a bit of a piss take that obviously all your stats kind of recharge.
Oh, that's fucking hideous.
Now, let's go with this one first. And all our equipment reset as well.
God, this is disgusting.
Alright. Witch stick. Let's take that.
Stay out of the light. That's pretty cool, we get to keep all this up. Alright, not too bad actually. Run, man! I'm dead. Interesting new scenario. Okay. Please don't restart us all the way back.
Because that will be a piss take. It is a piss take, guys. It is a piss take.
Over here.
Alright. Love it.
Are you okay? What happened?
No idea. I think maybe I died out there.
I can't even process that. Here, I gathered these for you.
Not going to happen to me. Not Kim either. How did chemistry equipment get down here?
I don't think we read this, actually.
Fuck, this doesn't sound easy.
No way out, something's missing. Egg sac, gloom eye fluid, cinnabar bone, briared raw. Okay, we're gonna figure all that out in a bit. Process the below ingredients to destroy the Moors and gain access to all glooms and their heart. Craft sulfur slime to dissolve the green Moor. Craft gloom eye powder to dissolve the red Moor. Craft enriched mercury to dissolve the indigo Moor. Craft the rebus poison to dissolve the iridescent Moor. Follow the instructions to process the ingredients and destroy Moor. Alright, that's what we need to do there. And there. Alright. Let's start this one. We'll go from left to right this time.
How is this real?
Are you for real? Ah, fuck. Fuck's sake, man. course you can follow me through here.
Found anything?
Notes from some guy named Vincent. It sounds like he was their researcher. I think he got pulled down with the others and was trying to find a way out.
All right, there's our stick. You fuck. I've got to do it when it's over that way, obviously. Julie Julie. July or August 197 question mark. The gloom gives power, it makes one strong, almost godlike. I killed a dozen latchers and countless corrupted followers of Monroe Anton. Cultists, yes they were cultists, so was I once. Now I am just so much less and so much more. Late summer 197 question mark. A tentacle almost got me, almost drained me. Monroe directed me down a passage where the thing lurked in darkness. Was it deliberate? Question mark. If not, I wonder if I could do the same to him? Question mark. I'm afraid I will only get one chance to strike. Monroe insists that his top acolytes are down here with us. I've not seen them anywhere. I bet they'll made it back. That makes no sense, mate. I bet they made it back. I've been reading it wrong. I bet they made it back to the Geodome's protection circle. I hope they're stuck there, slowly starving to death. Bestiary unlocked. An accidental horror spotters are created when a Manticore fails to eject the Mind Eater. The creatures remain bonded and the Mind Eater takes over. Spotters search relentlessly for mental energy, though they can't collect it. When one finds a target, its eyes or eye lights lock on. The red and finally harmful radiation, spotters can't retain focus for long without a target. If they lose sight of it, they will quickly return to their relaxed blue light state. Spirit cap. Good days. Alright. Trophy earned, lightning rod. All right.
Oh, thank God, that is gone.
Is this the yellow acolyte? No. You wanna chill, bud? Okay, now, man. Thank you. Gloom coral acquired. Awesome. Oh, it's this bastard, mate.
Some sort of latcher nest. Be done. This'll help.
That's one done. Don't quite understand what I'm doing at the minute.
I knew you could do it. Getting closer now. You need to move quickly. You won't last down here. You don't have my strength.
Strength? That what you tell yourself?
Yes, strength to overcome betrayals, to survive, to take on the infinite horrors of the Gloom for 40 years, and still be fighting. Hurry up. Do you want to stay down here? Or is it fun for you, wallowing in the gloom?
You still need my help?
Well, I've been this way, guys, so let's try the one after it, maybe. Trophy earned DIY defense. That was a close call. All right.
was the
Oh,
exact...
it's these bastards, mate. Move, come on, move, man. What are we meant to do in that situation, bro, when it glitches you?
It's okay, Jess. It's okay. You're stronger now.
Okay. Interesting. Egg sac, an egg of an incubating Gloom humanoid fetus that floats in a sulfurous amniotic fluid.
This thing better not hatch.
Okay, weapons would be great. Well, that was a bit of bullshit. Thank you, man. Alright, one more to go. Alright, another bestiary entry unlocked. When starved of biomass and mental energy, multiple Mandaleeches can coalesce into a single hyperleech, a hideously powerful creature that exists in the fourth spatial dimension. Dangerous and given to defying the laws of physics, hyperleeches can only be approached with extreme caution. They are known to warp the shape of their body to attack at long range. They are also rumoured to teleport, allowing them to easily dodge attacks or charge through impassable objects. Born of hunger, they are insatiable and should be avoided if at all possible. Come on, man. That is, if that isn't bullshit, I don't know what is. Mate, that is so much bullshit, it's unreal. What a load of fucking bullshit, man. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need weapons, man. (22nd of June 1975). I've been sucked into the gloom just like the others. I was an idiot to leave the safety of this nightmarish dimension's entry. Now I fear I'll never find my way back. The gloom came for us in the commune, rolling over us like an evil fog. I could see it from my greenhouse above the common grounds. I watched it take the others, sweeping them away or leaving them as raving lunatics in its wake. I wonder if any of them have held it together down here. I crave help or even just a voice to talk to, but the fear of what they might have become paralyzes me. The only thing worse than being alone here would be finding an old friend after the gloom was done with them. Again, no weapons. Look, I'm not being funny, guys. What's really pissed me off, which I'm going to be honest with you, what's really pissed me off with the DLC, you don't get to keep your weapons, and you don't get to keep all your stuff from the main game, which I think you should be able to do. It's given me the disadvantage because I've only really got one weapon to play with against, you know, you're talking a lot more enemies in a smaller space like cave. And it's also the fact that, you know, you're always having your mind thing going down, and you're always having your health being decreased. So that's a problem I've got with this game at the minute. The main game was great. Can't fault the main game. But the DLC, one of the major things a DLC should have done is give you all the weapons you had when you finished, and all the equipment that you had. And this is on the easiest difficulty. You know what I mean? I've put this on the easiest difficulty. You shouldn't be having a game where you have to restart everything, you know, on a DLC. So we're going to see where we go with this. If we find some decent weapons, if we find some decent loot, we will try and complete this DLC. The DLC for me is a lot harder than the actual main game, because you're fighting all types of enemies in a close proximity cave. So you're getting all kind of skill levels, which I wouldn't mind if my, you know, I had my health fully upgraded like I had. I wouldn't mind if, you know, I had all the weapons that I had crafted. I wouldn't mind even if I had all the spiritual availability, which we have had. But major letdown for me, the DLC. Main game, the Chant, 100%. Awesome game. DLC, you're talking about 20% at the minute. 20-30%. I like the DLC. I think the DLC is pretty cool how they've done it. The whole whirlpool with teeth, that was very cool effect. The fact that they're trapped down in this cave thing, very cool storyline. What isn't cool is the fact that you're facing about, I must have come across 10 different enemies in a close proximity, different type of enemies, you know, not all the same skills. Some are harder, some are not. We've managed to get one of the masks, so it's not like we haven't done any, but it doesn't really give you full direction either of where you need to go, where you need to, you know, even if it give me a proper, you know, oh, hit that, you know, follow this, or gives you a little map, go to this bit, and at that point I'd just be running past the enemies because I've got no weapons to play with apart from one that I've crafted, and I haven't got the materials to find that I can craft the weapons. You know, you're talking 20 enemies in one area probably. So yeah, that's my major insight on the DLC. We're going to try it for maybe a couple more attempts, but if we can't complete it, we can't complete it. I do want to obviously find out what happens if someone completes it, so I'm probably going to check out on YouTube, not my YouTube, obviously, on a different YouTube, but hold fire just yet, wait till you watch the whole video, because I might complete it. But if I don't, then I'll want to know what happens in the end of the DLC personally, because I won't be completing it. I'll be on to my next game. Either way, we'll be playing the next game.
This Vincent guy mapped out an escape plan.
Will it work?
It might. After Monroe, he probably knew more about the Gloom than anyone.
So that was hectic. We did that one.
You think only of escaping that which torments you. I have confronted my demons head on.
Just shut up and let me do this.
Alright, so we got 3 different areas. Let's try this one. Maybe it's the fact we have to do certain ones in order. Possibly.
Ooh, is that sulfur?
So again, we haven't even got a weapon. Now we have. Awesome. Alright.
It's dead. Just do what you need to do and go. Take a break. Don't push too hard.
Alright, July 1975. I think it's July. Time distorts inside the Gloom along with everything else. I've tried to keep tracks of the days like a last tenuous thread connecting me to reality. I understand the Gloom better now. It draws out your worst instincts, the worst version of yourself. I was a yellow child, a natural obsessive. Down here, my hatred, my prejudice, all my worst aspects come to the fore. At least it makes it easy to travel through the other Glooms. I found Monroe. He was sucked in with the others. In my darkest moments, I wonder if he may have come willingly. He's sick enough to have tried it. He claims to have a plan, a way out. But the man has descended into paranoia and won't tell me what it is. I hate him for what he did to me and what he tried to do to you, Babs. You wouldn't even recognise him. The Gloom has dialed his cruelty and narcissism up to 11. I will gut him one day. First I need to know the way out, and he, paranoid, sinister fuck that he is, won't tell me. Skulks were once human cultists, taken over by a gloom worm parasite. They have hollowed out and fully infested. The parasite breaks down ligaments and muscles, make the host looser and more elastic. They often attack from range, swinging unnaturally descended limbs. The controlling gloom worm usually prioritizes safety so as to perpetuate the infection. They are difficult to pin down and will dodge attacks. Skulks hide amongst or behind uninfested cultists, using them for cover and camouflage. If undetected, they will attempt to lead cultists toward a gloomworm nest where they can be infected. Excuse me. Alright. Looks like we need a key.
They don't mean anything.
Alright, that door's locked. That's more like it.
Is there some sort of
Heart key, an elaborately designed key with a heart-shaped handle.
design to
Awesome.
all of this?
Fucking hell, you little bitch. Came out of nowhere, didn't you? Whoa, okay. New type of enemy. Interesting. Chauffeur Supernova.
Kim, let's do this.
Alright, we've got to our second one.
My directions were clear. Find my acolytes. Use them to recharge the prisms.
You just can't shut up, can you?
Alright, we've been there. We've been there. Let's try this again. actually. I think we've been to that one. Yeah, we've been to this one. Oh, must be the other one then.
You know, when you get home, you'll have the same problems, the same guilt that drove you here. That means you'll need me just as much as you did before.
You might want to take a look at yourself before you try that guru shit on other people.
I think it might be this one. All right. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair, bro, mate. You can't hit me once and kill me. Fuck right off with that shit. That's some bullshit, mate. Pure bollocks. And it's reset all my stuff again. Nah, mate, I can't be doing this. Giving it one more go, guys. Unless you're gonna give it one more go. Where's your stickhead?
I'm impressed. I needed a daughter like you way back then. Things would have been so different.
I'd have killed you then, or thrown you down here to rot, just like she did.
This is all I could hold on to. I barely made it here alive.
Right, cool. We get our stuff back in terms of that, but still not really happy about that. That was some bullshit. Awesome. I do like this iridescent blade. I think that's pretty cool. The only real reason it's well, one of the reasons why I like it. The DLC I'm on about. But nah, that one punch before was pure bollocks. Can we upgrade any of that? Nope. Alright. Yeah, that's more realistic. Ooh, I'll take all this. Can we redeem all this? Because I think we might be able to. Didn't even see this bit, to be fair, guys. Well, I'll take it back. One thing I will say though is the weapons. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. It's redeemed itself a little bit, guys, at the minute. So I'm liking that. Can we upgrade again? Okay. Alright, we've read this bestiary before. Or bestiary. Alright. So we can work with this at the minute because we found the upgrades. I still think it should have automatically saved all your stuff though, personally. Awesome.
This can't be the real Geodome, can it?
Yes, iridescent blade acquired. 24th of June 1975. The gloom claws at my guilt, pulling to the surface every horrible act, every mistake, every crime against nature I committed in Monroe Anton's name. I won't give in, I refuse to let it drive me mad. In defense, I cling to your memory, Babs. I got you and Tyler out. It's my only redeeming act. When things are at their worst, I imagine your lives now, free of this hellish curse. If you're happy if I have at least spared Tyler from the evil of Glory Island, then let that be my legacy and my redemption. Monroe blames you, Babs, for ruining the ceremony. He doesn't suspect me, not yet. He says the most hateful things, but I need him to get out of here and back to the two of you, so I play along for now. Found this growth, can another dissolving solution clear it? Question mark. Alright, now we've got the health to full, makes the game a lot easier. I was honestly considering quitting before.
This must be one of Monroe's acolytes. Poor fool.
Status damage amp. 33% damage taken by affected enemies.
Okay. This should help against those things.
You are one of the few who understand the true power of prismic science. Don't let the fear of it close your mind to its potential.
Even to hippies, you must have sounded like a lunatic.
Alright. So how do we go past this? Alchemic waste. The waste created when rabbit's poison ingredients are incorrectly mixed together.
For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
Destroy the moor to access a new area. Let me try and figure out what the moor is. No, it's taking a second, guys, but I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. Okay, we're not really finding much at the minute, guys, to be honest with you. Gloom eye fluid. So if we go for the star one, which is the main star, we'll probably find something to find. Okay. Whoa, okay. You came out of nowhere, didn't you? Fair play to yous. Alright. They didn't want to see me alive, apparently. Appreciate you, homie. All right. Alright. Oh, come on. Good luck, pal. I've run out of a weapon. All right. All right. Okay.
You idiot.
No, no, fuck.
All right, guys, we're dragging it on a little bit now, and this game's just made it a shit ton harder to play with, to be honest. Nah. All right. But guys, as much as I don't want to be ending a game where I don't finish it, we have done our best. We've played our best. We've played 2 hours of the what do you call it now, DLC, and we have tried our best. We managed to get 3 out of the 6 masks. So in the end, obviously, you know, there was like a bit of a retribution. You know, obviously I was thinking, and I still think now, you know, right at the end of the main storyline, one of the big things with the Chant is you should be able to have all your weapons, you should be able to have all your equipment that you are able to use going into the DLC. Now, obviously I discovered the upgrade bit. It took a little bit longer than it did. Are you watching my stream?
No, I just heard down.
Alright. Thought I heard myself in the background then. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, you know, obviously I think one of the major letdowns with the DLC is you are not able to bring all your crafted weapons, all your stuff into the DLC. And that's my opinion. I think obviously if you wanted to, you know, everyone's got a different opinion on it. I think the main storyline at the end of the game, the end of the day, is the fact that obviously the main storyline, 100%. Apart from really the fly bubble creature sounding, it was really good. You know, I thought the game itself was incredible. The storyline was incredible. I think the only thing I'd kind of fault is the direction. You know, is a little bit key with, which means that it's not as, you know, you have to kind of work it out yourself. Which I'm not saying, you know, you have to be a fucking genius, and I'm not, you know, a fucking retard. At the end of the day, it's just kind of pointing players into the right areas. The bit that was a little bit frustrating was Maya's mission, where obviously we had to shine all the prisms, I think they were called, into the lighthouse eventually. And halfway through that, there was a bit where there was a creature. I think it was. So I'd go and I'll see if it's on the bestiary. I can't see it being on the bestiary. Well, will you look at that? It's the very first bestiary creature. No, it isn't. I take it back. This is the one that I found extremely annoying. The Toxitile. The Mimicrawler is frustrating. It is another frustrating enemy, but the Toxitile, when we were in Maya's mission, was a very, very annoying creature, because it would kind of attack. It could use, you know, range, and it was also going underground. And anytime it would kind of go back up the ground, you know, back onto the surface, it's very difficult. It was very difficult to counter it or to dodge it. But yeah, the Toxitile was a very frustrating creature. Took about 3 or 4 attempts to beat that in the main game. After that was smooth sailing. The Maya mission, all the boss battles in the main game was incredible. You know, the last boss was a bit of a strange creature, all concocted into kind of one monster, but I thought it was incredible. DLC, like I say, the DLC is really good. I think the storyline is all there, 100% with the storyline, 10 out of 10 with the storyline. I would say, obviously the health and all that, it should have been fully upgraded to as much as you've upgraded via the main game. But it kind of redeemed itself right at the end. I found and discovered after I kind of had a little bit of a tiny rant about it that you can upgrade things, and I upgraded my health all the way. And it was going even good up until right at the end there. We managed to get 3 out of 6. What are they called now? Mask prisms. The problem is, what does it tell you? Destroy the moor to access a new area. Now it's really knowing what the moor is. I'm assuming this thing right here in front of us with the teeth is called the moor. And I go to try and find it on YouTube, and doesn't really give you much unless you watch a full walkthrough. There's no kind of clips with it either, so I presume no one's done it, or not that I have seen. Saying that though, guys, like I say, from all the 3 areas we went to, we eventually, once we got the health up, once we got I really like the it's hard to describe unless I explain it. Iridescent blade. I really like the iridescent blade. I thought that was one of the positives out of the DLC. It was a really good weapon. Saying it all that again though is one of the major letdowns. You weren't able to have all your crafted weapons that you crafted in the main game, which, again, and there wasn't really much materials where you're like, oh, hey, craft a witch. I forgot the name. I don't want to keep going into it. But, craft this or craft this weapon or craft that weapon once you've got like 3 or 4 materials that you find in that area. You go onto that area, once you pick up these materials, you've got 2 of, or even 3, 4 oil, but you need a stick, and you find the sticks, or let's say, stick or whatever it is, you find it hard to find, and you've got a lot of one material, but yet, you're really looking for another. And you've got all these different kind of enemies all in the same vicinity, which wasn't too bad in the end, because we had weapons, we had full health. Right at the end again, we ran out of weapons, and I think what kind of annoys me, which is fair, but if you had all your weapons and you had all the materials, it wouldn't bother me as much. The fact when you go back to these areas to find whatever this explosive thing, puzzle thing, to blow these teeth monster things, hiding the doorways to the next bit is, it doesn't really give you much direction. You find your prisms, which you're looking for, or, your mask prisms, great. Where's the explosive things? I've managed to collect, one of them was an egg sac, and it hasn't ran out once I've used an experiment on it, but I need to mix that with something else. So I go to the area where there's a different ingredient, because I look on the map, go through that whole area, don't find anything, and then right at the end there was something that I thought, oh, there you go, that must be the end ingredient. We went to fight that giant, looked like a cricket-looking giant cricket beast thing. Ran out of weapons again. No materials, no weapon upgrades, to craft. Which we were luckily able to run away from it. And it was like I had not even a slither of health left after like 6, I'd say it's about 11 bars it had. Gold 11 bar health. I was right down to the last bar. Wouldn't even say it was one full bar of health left. It was like a little slither of health left. Ran out of weapons. Can't fight it. Have to run away. So it's these kind of things that are frustrating with the, with the DLC instead of the main game. Otherwise, I'd say this game's a 10 out of 10 easily. The main game is a 10 out of 10. DLC, 3 out of 10. As harsh as that sounds. No, I tell you what, 5 out of 10. Because it did redeem itself with the fact that you were able to upgrade. But, no weapons, no crafting material. Having to restart all your loot all over again, basically. Which even with The Last of Us, I love playing The Last of Us, another horror game. Similar kind of game, not, you're against zombies. And you're going around an actual map instead of just an island. And with different kind of bits to it. I thought it was cool, the exploration bit, but obviously The Last of Us, nothing can beat that. And when you're traveling around The Last of Us, you need to pick up weapons, you need to pick up bows, you need to pick up bullets, or you're fucked when zombies come, because you've got no weapons to defend yourself with, and you might as well run around punching them. At least you're able to punch them, though. You know what I mean? In this game, you can't even do that. Which, obviously, it's not realistic. If you were to punch the creatures that we were fighting, you've got no chance. But at least you've got some method of being able to defend yourself instead of running away like a coward, because you've got no weapons. Do you know what I mean? So, even with the DLC, this is what I was coming to. With the DLC on The Last of Us, I remember having clearly, it wasn't the full loot that Ellie had. Ellie was like the playable character in the very first Last of Us. I played the remastered game about 2, 3, maybe 4 months ago now. And the DLC, same kind of setup. All you could use was a shiv and bow and arrows, and it was very hard, obviously, against zombies, especially against clickers, which is a zombie where they can't see you, but they can hear you, and if you move and they grab you, you're dead. You can't defend yourself, but you can shiv them in the back, like you can shiv all the zombies in the back, but a shiv against a clicker, you're fucked, because a clicker is very, does a lot of damage on you. Just so you know, if you've never played The Last of Us, highly recommend it. Really good game. But, if you still want to play the DLC, guys, this is a new game, I think. Came out this year, so obviously the DLC might be updated to make it a little bit easier, or you might find it perfect. The Callisto Protocol, very similar game again. Ran out of bullets, ran out of a weapon. At least you've got your fucking electric baton, which against you're like a fucking massive boss, you're fucked. But at least you can use some kind of defense against the smaller bosses. So that's my kind of rant on this DLC. Is a little bit disappointing because, like I said, I did want to complete it. I did try and look to find out what this thing was and how you'd get the explosive bits for it, but people have just basically put up a full DLC, and I don't want to be going through that for like an hour just watching it while you're watching me do fuck all on this game, basically. Right, so like I say, I got 3 out of 6. I'm gonna find out myself how this ends from someone else, because there is probably other people out there that have played it and completed it, which I apologise for not being able to do. But I will be watching it myself, watching someone else play through this and complete it. I'm not going to be coming back to it to complete it from watching their videos, because I think, don't mind looking for like little bits to the game, but I don't want to be copying someone else bit by bit. Do you know what I mean? It's not really right to be doing that. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to be getting into my next game, which I will either be playing tomorrow or the day after. Different kind of game again, very similar to Spider-Man though. And then after that game, whenever we do finish that game, we will be doing an easy-going game, because we've been playing quite a few tense games recently, and it's good to have a bit of a chill-out game to play, and then we will probably be getting back into our tense games after that. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed as much as you can with this DLC. Obviously, I have completed the full game, which is the main game. So if you want to watch that, go check out my YouTube. If you're watching this from YouTube, then I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.